Get them heavy metalers up there. Let's touch them together like heavy metal hornies do. Eric H. coming back. He said, Shane, if you're not aware, the new Soulfly record Totem is out. So I thought there's two songs from Totem that are on the top 5. There's Filth Upon Filth and Superstition. So I says, to hell with it. We're going to do the song Totem. That's what we're going to do. I want to say that Eric was saying you should do the song Totem from the new album Totem by Soulfly. And I will be the, I've mentioned this before in videos, but Soulfly was with the quickest mosh pit I have ever been in. I was only in that mosh pit for about, this might be too much time, but I would say about 40 seconds is the longest I was in there. I had a few pints. Went into the pit saying, I'm still young, I can still do this. I was, my leg bent in the completely wrong direction, and then I was dragged out by some slightly less moshy, right? You got the levels of mosh. You got full-on crazy-ass mosh pits right in the middle, and then as it kind of weakens as you get out there, and someone saw that I was in distress and pulled me out. And then right when I got back to the table and started to take a drink of a beer, the whole table and beers and everything was pushed over by the mosh pit. So lots of fun with Soulfly. We're going to get into the song Totem today, but first what do? We learn about Soulfly, then we listen to the song. So let's get into it right now. Soulfly, they have 510,717 monthly listeners to the Spotify account. Top 5 jams. The number 1 is Jump to Fuck Up. All one word, Jump to Fuck Up. 30 million plays. Filth Upon Filth, off this Totem record, 522,000 plays. Then you got Back to the Primitive, 7.8 million plays. Superstition, 704,000 plays. And from a completely different record, Prophecy, 5 million plays. Let's look into the albums that this band has released so far. I know a big gaggle of their songs, but I don't know that I've ever been steadily listening to each release as it comes out. You got Soulfly, 1998. You got Primitive, that comes out in 2000. You got 3, and that comes out in 2002. Prophecy, 2004. Dark Ages, 2005. I mean, he's got them. Conquer. You got Omens, Enslaved. There's a lot of special editions here, too. 2013, Savage, Archangel in 2015. Ritual 2018, Live Ritual, New York City, MMXIX, I don't know what that means. Live at Dynamo Open Air 1998, and the brand spanking new record in 2022, Totem. And we're going to listen to the song Totem. But first, what we're going to do right before we do that is we're going to look into those related artists. This is going to take us down a rabbit hole of other bands that we want to check out, bands that we probably already know, bands that would tour or on the same playlist as Soulfly. Is Sepultura better be on here, right? Machine Head, Fear Factory, Cavalera Conspiracy, you got Ectomorph, you got Cold Chamber, that doesn't sound right to me, Damage Plan, you got Chimera, Devil Driver. Isn't the guy from Devil Driver the same guy that did Roadrunner United, Static X, Nail Bomb? Remember Nail Bomb? That was a super group, wasn't it? American Head Charge. We've done a reaction or two to those guys. So that is the related artist. No Sepultura on there, surprisingly enough. Now we're going to get into that bio and learn a bit about this band, and then we're going to listen to the song. And you got Max Cavalera there, and he's going, my hand is empty, but if I was holding anything, it would be a human skull full of blood that I would drink. And these are my 2 friends. And one of them may or may not be my son. I don't remember. I drank too much blood today. But get over here, Shane, for some drinking of some more blood. Max Cavalera has been delivering punishing, neck-snapping riffs since 1980s, first as a founding member of the influential Brazilian thrash legends Sepultura, and later as the ringleader for more cerebral yet similarly punitive Soulfly. Emerging in the late 90s, Soulfly's sonic attack is built on a foundation of multiple subgenres of metal and world beat, drawing heavily from groove, thrash, nu metal, and I guess if they're putting nu metal in here, maybe that's why Cold Chamber's there. and Brazilian tribal music. The band's eponymous 1998 debut was certified gold and paved the way for the efforts like Conquer 2008, Archangel 2015, Ritual 2018, and Totem 2022, all of which garnered both critical and commercial acclaim throughout the group's two-decade run. There have been multiple personnel shifts, with Cavalera being the only constant member. Well, maybe it's because he drinks their blood. You ever think of that? I'm not prepared to say that he does that. I have no evidence to say that he's some kind of a Dracula monster that he drinks the blood, okay? It is that time, my friends, we get into the song Totem right here, right now. This is the Magic Titty, takes us into the world of Soulfly and the song Totem. I give you a taste, I take a taste, we listen together. Sound good? Let's do it. Here we go. Three fellas in the band. There we go, I like that already. Not a bad riff. Right here. They got a totem pole on the front of this album cover. Where were you when I was what? Beaten senseless. Riding that cymbal. Little mid-song drum solo. I think this is his son. Nice pickup. Who's playing this? This Max Cavalera? Gotta go back to that beat. I'll get my legs hyperextended to this bit right here. There's a wall of death going on through all this shit. Melee and mayhem. They going for a fade? When you literally don't know how to end a song, that's the way you end a song. When you're like, I don't know what to do. What should we do? I don't know, some feedback and some backwards messaging. Drink the blood. Drink the blood from the skull. It tastes good. Blood for the human skull. I'm sorry, I have a lot of... Is this finally over? Agua? Rot in pain. I'm going to listen to this record for sure. That has a lot of smacks and tastes of early thrashy goodness from the 1980s, the late 1980s and the 1990s. I'm sorry, I've got so many skulls and bloods and drinking blood from the skulls and stuff on the brain because I've been watching that Jeffrey Dahmer thing on Netflix. And there's a lot of skulls in his chest of drawers and in his fridge and all sorts of stuff like that. But that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about Soulfly and their hot rockin' new song, Totem. What say you? Most important part of my videos, as always, is where you get in the comments below and tell me exactly what you think. You see, Shane, you don't know shit about anything, man. You're false metal, bro. You are false metal. You don't know nothing about nothing, and that's why I'm here, is to set you straight and tell you everything that you need to know about Soulfly that you did not know. Good, great, fantastic. Shane, I am a huge fan of Soulfly. I have loved them since day one. Since 1998, I have been a huge Soulfly fan. What do you think of the new album, Totem? How many times have you seen Soulfly live? Have you ever had your legs hyperextended? Now that I'm riding a bicycle again, I feel a pain in my knee, and I almost want to blame Soulfly for it, but I can't, because this was 15 years ago that this happened. All-time favorite albums and all-time favorite songs from Soulfly. And tell me about the live experience. Do you get in the pit? Do you get in the mosh? Do you go for it? Do you sit in the back? Do you have a nice pretzel and some drink and enjoy the concert from the back? Or do you get in there and get it moshed up? Or you could say, not good, not great. Shane, they're okay. They're no Sepultura. They're no Max Cavalera conspiracy. They're no, Soulfly's okay. All right, that's all I can say about that. It's not my cup of tea. Don't want to donate it. If I'm going to listen to Max Cavalera gargling and graggling and googling on, I'm going to listen to him do it in the first couple of records with Sepultura. So that's just the way that is. Not my cup of tea. Don't want it. All of that can be put in the comments below, don't you know? If you have a hard rock, a heavy metal special request, you'd like to see it on the channel, it's a simple and easy thing to do. All you got to do is click one of them links that's in the description below. We'll get it on for you in your honor with thumbsy upsies to you. Or you can put it in the comments. If you put it in the comments, I see it, I like it, we haven't done it on the channel, I'll hit it with heart and tell you I'm going to do your song for you. And you sit back and you wait, and it comes on here at some point in the near future. Fun story, I saw Deftones before they had put out their first record. They only had the singles out for the first songs. I saw them in Phoenix, Arizona. While I was at that concert, Deftones played middle. And a big-time local band headlined the show. Standing next to me at that show was one Max Cavalera with his young son in his arms. This is how long ago it was, because I think that kid is now playing the drums in Soulfly. When I saw him, he was holding his son. His son had the big headphones on so it wouldn't be too loud for him, and Max Cavalera was standing there holding his son at this concert with the Deftones. So, it's been a while, right? That's all I got. Swinging out.